These twin babies were just born, and shockingly they have dragon scales on their bodies. The mother who gave birth to them passed away instantly. The midwife beside her was so frightened, she kept saying the children were cursed. At the same time, in the distant royal palace, the old king was on his deathbed, barely clinging to life. The ministers were in a panic, because the heir to the throne had not been chosen. The king had been waiting for his son. What made things worse was that with the king's death, the dragon bound to him would also die. Without the protection of the dragon, the kingdom would face a massive crisis. While the ministers debated the succession, the dragon landed at the king's bedside, mourning their time together, and blaming itself for failing to protect his family. At that moment, the old king finally took his last breath. The dragon, quietly waiting for death, suddenly grew restless, though it was bound to the king, and should have died with him. The dragon was still alive. Both the priest and the dragon were astonished. The dragon immediately took off.
Forgive me for leaving you, but I must find out who it is.
Meanwhile, our protagonist Jack, who was born with extraordinary strength, was engaged in a fight. As he bowed in respect, the dragon scales on his back became visible.